Hi there, friends. This is Keri Blake of Inkin Latte, and I want to welcome you back to episode 65 of Listen at Lunch. Today is a fun, simple project to get ready for the holidays. It can be Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, but you are going to love how easy this simple project is, and you're going to want to share this with everybody in your family and your friends and even strangers. Watch what I'm going to show you today. We're going to start out with a couple pieces of, and I'm going to choose matching paper. This is from the Plaid Tidings. It's a 6x6 designer series paper piece, and I like this color for fall. I love the blues. Blues are really big, the big rage, blues and whites for pumpkin. You've seen them painted. I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to show you something really, really fun and really easy to make with two simple, two sheets of 6x6 designer series paper. And then you're going to need a punch and your paper trimmer and some multi-purpose liquid glue and your bone folder. Yeah, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the one piece aside. This piece, I'm going to make sure that I'm using my scoring blade. And the scoring blade is the lighter of the two blades on your paper trimmer, because you're going to need both your paper trimmer and your scoring blade. So let's get started. First off, we're going to score this at 3x3. This is 6x6. We're going to score one side at 3 inches. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Just one side. Holy moly. All right, so we're going to take our score blade, which is the lighter of the two. And you want to be careful when you're scoring because you don't want it to go through the paper. So just give it a light score. And then lift up. Okay, now you've got this ready to score in half. You're going to fold it over, whichever side you like. I personally like this side better. And you're going to take your bone folder and just crease it down the middle, because you've got it right there in the middle. Very pretty. I don't know which side I like better. I think they're both the same, so let's go with this side. Okay, and then I'm going to take the front side, and I'm going to make a little mark. I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm going to go to 4 inches here, and I'm going to make a small little mark on top with a pen, because you're not going to be able to see it. Actually, I could do it like this. So if I take my paper trimmer to 4 inches, and then here is the little notch, and just put enough so that you can see it. You can barely see it there. And then you're going to take that notch and this scoring center, okay, right there, and you're going to cut that diagonally. And then you can just set this piece aside for something else, some other time. Okay? Okay, we're all done with the paper trimmer for the time being, so we'll just set this over here and leave it. Okay, and so you've got this flap that folds over. I love both these. It's almost like a sleeping bag. I'm going to take my multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm going to run a little bit right along the bottom edge. And then I'm going to run a little bit, and I should have done something first, but run a little bit along this edge, like so. And then it's kind of late, but I'm going to take my bone folder here and just do a little scoop in the center. Should have done this before I put the glue on, but we're just going to set this aside for the moment. And then we're going to move on to that second piece of designer series paper. Very cool. And we're going to use the pumpkin builder, oh, excuse me, apple builder punch. Okay. And we're going to just go up in the very corner. And we're going to punch out. Now, if you do this really well, you can get 8 pumpkins out of this. So I'm going to show you. You're going to get 2 this way. I think I better be more careful. And then you're going to turn it. You're going to get 2 this way. Like so. And then you're going to turn it again and get 2. And yes, you are going to cut out little pieces here, so I'm sure there's another way if you want to be really frugal about your paper and you don't want to, if you want to get 9 out of there, you're going to have to cut it instead of just winging it like I'm doing and punching these out. Now we're going to get 1 this way, like so. Let's see, now we have 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. To get the 8th one, we're going to take the little paper snips and we're going to cut off this stuff. Okay, I don't think it's going to be enough to get 9 out of here. Well, you could if you go crooked. So I'm just going to go for the 8. But if you wanted to try to do 9, you can. So there is 8. And really, I'm only going to use 6. But you'll just have leftover so that you can keep making these. Because once you make a couple of these, you're going to want to keep making a ton of them. So this is what you have left over. It's not very much. Probably not worth anything. So maybe you could cut a heart out of that before you toss it away. Get the most out of it. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I can take the scoring tool of my paper trimmer again, and that is the lighter of the two. And we can put this right in the center and score it. And the beauty of our new paper trimmer is there are little ridges right here. So this stuff doesn't go flying down here like our old one had. So you can line this up right in the center and leave it because these edges keep your project flat. So we're going to take that and we're going to fold it together. Use the bone folder. And we're going to do this for all 6 pieces. But I'm going to show you another way too. Probably a little bit faster. I'm just going to take one and use my hands and place a little dent in the top, right in the center, and then line up the pumpkin, and voila. We've got another one. So you do this for all 6 pieces. Boom. Okay, and I also chose a little shaded spruce piece of cardstock. So before we get going putting this piece together, we're going to want to cut that little piece of shaded spruce into a real narrow strip. Voila. Okay. Here is again, this is the apple builder punch. So it cuts out a leaf and a stem as well. We're going to make our own stem. So I've got these 6 ready to go. I've got this kind of drying up here. We're going to bring back the paper trimmer, and I want a very narrow strip cut from this shaded spruce. So I'm going to go right here and put it at about almost, I guess about 1/8 of an inch. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And we're going to cut that. And then we're going to take our bone folder. And we're going to, it's going to break down the little fibers in your cardstock and loosen it up. And then you're going to roll it, because we want a little curly. Little curly Q here. This is so cute. And it doesn't have to be perfect, so there again, there's a little curly. Alright, now we're done with the paper trimmer. Now we're going to get putting this together. So you've got these folded up in half. You're going to take some multi-purpose liquid glue, put it all over one edge, and you're going to line up another piece and put it right over the top. And you got the wiggle room to move that around, so it's pretty much perfect. If it's not, it can be off just a little bit too. Don't have to be crazy like me. Alright, next I'm going to take a little bit more, fold this in half, put this right on top. Now we've got 3 attached, and you just keep going. But now that I've got 3 attached, I'm actually going to add this curly Q right like so. And once again, it doesn't have to be like straight down, it doesn't have to be perfect. Then I'm going to put a little more glue on top of this curly Q, and then I'm going to add my pieces, my scored pieces. Now, getting it towards the end. So this last piece, we're going to put our glue right here. Okay, we're kind of creating a fan here, and then we're going to put some more. And then we're going to fold this around. Oh, see, I got to move this because it's a little bit off. And I still have the wiggle room. Yay! Do I have the wiggle room in this one? Okay, next we're going to take these 2 together and line them up. Now we have this adorable little pumpkin that stands up. That is so cute as a little table favor. Okay, now this glue has dried up a little bit, so we're just going to take this and we're going to fold it over so we create this little pocket. Oh, how cool is this? It's just such pretty paper. I absolutely love it. And guess what? So we've got this little table favor that stands up. Then we're going to take, come out wherever you are, and you are, well, I guess I'm going to grab what's behind me and watch this. I know this is plastic, but there you go. You've got a little table setting for Thanksgiving. Is that not cool or what? So, plastic silverware, you say? Well, first off, we can't get together for Thanksgiving this year, can we? Can't have more than, what, 6 together or 4 together? Something like that. If you're not in the same household. Fortunately, I have 4 in the same household right now, so the 4 of us can get together. But how many of you reach out to help those who don't have Thanksgiving food? How many of you go to your churches and you gather food together and then you go deliver for Thanksgiving meals for a beautiful harvest for someone who's not as fortunate as we are to have family to be together with, or even Zoom with, on Zoom. So you may not be able to be with your family. You can Zoom with them. But let's reach out to other people. And not only can you pack up a great meal with them through your church or otherwise, you can make up these darling little favors and just add some silverware to it. And you've made a cute little place setting for someone just to add a special touch of warm love. Is that not adorable? I mean, I think it's a fabulous idea. So needless to say, I'm going to show you another one. Actually, I'm going to show you a couple more. So here's one that I made with a orange pumpkin pie pumpkin. So same deal. You can use regular silverware if you're going to have people over, because we got to bring out that good stuff for your family, and you got to use that good stuff. You don't wait for a special occasion. Just having friends and family together is a special occasion. But look how cute this is. I mean, come on. Are you not impressed? Okay, next, we're getting into Christmas. So how cool would it be to make, those were made with Plaid Tidings. Now we're going to use that curvy keepsake, where's my cheat sheet? The curvy keepsake or curvy celebrations paper, which is called Classic Christmas 6x6, right? And watch this. Oh my gosh. I took the pine tree punch, and I punched out I used two different sheets of designer series paper for the Classic Christmas 6x6 designer series paper. And of course I chose red and green, and I put little stars, which are those trimming the town embellishments at the top of the tree. Put two of them up there. But I just did the same thing. And in order to get it to stand up, the Christmas tree to stand up, after I scored it in half, I folded the end up halfway. So the little tree trunk is folded up halfway, and I only glued the half that wasn't folded up. So you got little flaps down here that create and I only used 5 of the trees. So I created this darling little Christmas tree to go with this cute little table setting holder. Cute, 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 right? There's a whole bunch of trees that I have left over, because I did get 10 or 11. I want to say I got 11. Let's see. Well, let's just count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did. I got 11 pine trees punched out of one sheet of designer series paper. And this is the paper with the pine trees on it, so I thought that was apropos. So what do you think? Aren't they adorable? Okay, I got one more to show you. And I went a totally different route. So these are super simple to create, right? Super simple. We've got the pumpkins. We've got a Christmas tree. Voila. Using the Peace and Joy in my display at Creative Convention, I also made up a pocket with the peace. This is a lot fancier. And of course I put my pretty stemware in there. Okay, and I also made a napkin holder with the joy. And this is using the Peace and Joy stamp set and dies, the bundle. And then I made a bottle top that says bright. This could be for New Year's too. So you could use this for both Christmas and New Year's. peace, bright joy. How cool is that? Ooh, just love this. Absolutely love this. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. And I hope you can spread the love to other people these holidays. I'll be back with you on Friday for more ideas that you can create with me using our fantastic Stampin' Up! Products that I sell. We have a Christmas card making class coming up. Our Christmas card class is on Monday, oh my gosh, 25, 24, 23, November 23rd, Monday, because it's before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's next week, yeah. So November 23rd, Monday, November 23rd, I'm going to have 2 at a time in half-an-hour increments so that we can all stay safe during this COVID bit. So you're going to want to sign up by Saturday. It's 6 cards, 2 each of 3 designs for $16, or it's free with a qualifying purchase that evening. So you've got to RSVP by Saturday with your $16. Saturday is the 21st. And then we'll have the class on Monday, and you're going to get a hold of me and sign up for a half-hour spot, because you're just going to come stamp your stuff and then take them home and put them together. I'm also, if I have a lot of people that sign up for Monday's class, I can do it Tuesday as well. So be sure to get a hold of me what your time slot should be. There'll be half-an-hour time slots starting at, let's see, it's Monday. We're going to have to start it at 6:30, 6:45. I'll be home from work by then. Also, way fun, on Friday, November 27th at 7 o'clock, we're going to play bingo. Yeah, that is a blast. We just laugh, and you win great prizes. We make some beautiful projects, and it's just a fun evening together. So we can do it on Zoom, and I can have your kits ready for porch pickup and your bingo cards. We play 6 games of bingo, regular bingo. We play 3 games, and then we take a break and make a couple projects, and then we're going to play 3 more games, and then we'll make 2 more projects, and then we'll play optional game 7, where everybody that buys extra boards for game 7, all the money collected for game 7 goes into a gift certificate to the winner. So however much money is collected, that's how much you win in a gift certificate for bingo game 7. The prizes, again, are fabulous. Each time I have some really great large prizes that you can enjoy. So be sure to sign up for that as well by Saturday. This Saturday, the 21st, it is $35 and $5 for each board that you want to play for game 7. So take a break from the chaos and all that. I can have 4 people come play in person on Friday. So if you want to do that, get a hold of me right away and secure those spots. The rest we can do on Zoom in the comfort of your own home, or whatever you're comfortable with. If you'd rather be in Zoom and not here, that's fine too, because we are going to keep safe distancing. I don't want to call it social distancing, because I want to be with you. I'm a social person. Love crafting with you, love being with you, love laughing with you, spending some crafting therapy time together. So I don't like to call it social distancing, because I like to socialize with you. So it's physical distancing. All right, well, thanks again for joining me. Please sign up for my email list. Follow me on YouTube. You can catch up on all my episodes on YouTube. And meanwhile, if you'd like me to demonstrate something, reach out to me, private message me. I'm happy to accommodate. If I don't know, I'll find the answer and I'll share it with you. Yeah. All right. Well, until Friday, or until I talk to you again, stay well and be blessed. So long.